Hello, hello, hello. There's nothing actually to sync to this yet until. Oop, there you go. Hello, world, and all who inhabit it. Let's see. Okay, now we have something to sync off of. And let's just point it right there. We'll move that in a bit, but for now, it'll stay there. Hello, guys. My name's Mark. Today, I'm gonna stand outside and play with my dog. She's over here right now, but she'll come around. Oops, dropped you. Fun fact, I was dropped as a child. It's a little crazy. Yeah, I was dropped as a child. I'll just leave it there. So, what I want to do is just make like long form content, unedited, and just hang out with you guys. Because I'm doing short form content, and I'm doing that over on, no, TikTok. So if you want to follow me, go to my TikTok. You can find that somewhere. It's probably in the description or on my like page. I don't know. But if you're interested in that kind of thing, well, you know where to find me. But if you like long form content like this is your place. And so today, I'm gonna make wind sounds. I'm also gonna throw the ball and play with my dog and hang out outside for a bit. Because frankly, it's just too nice not to. Um, like here is my favorite view. More like that. It's kind of tough because this tripod is on grates. Doesn't look like super pretty, but you know, it is, so shut up. What do you know about anything? You don't know nothing. How about that? It's lovely, isn't it? And so we're just gonna hang out for a little bit. Um, as mentioned in one of my previous videos, I have begun the process of becoming a model. And part of that means that I should learn how to be an actor as well. Because if you're going to be a model, you're going to be an actor. If you're going to be an actor, well, you're going to be a model. So, I'm doing my best to learn how to be an actor, and I'm doing so by taking acting classes with one of the people the model agency works with. And his name is John. And John and I met Saturday night on Zoom at like 5. And initially, I was like, John, I can't do this, man. My Saturday nights, that's my time. But then it was like, all right, well, you don't really have a choice. A little bit of communication issues. Um, but here we are. Look at that, a ball. And so John and I are talking. He's like, Mark, you have a great speaking voice. I was like, hey, thanks, man. I've been thinking about, leaning towards voice acting. And he's like, yeah, I think that would suit you. Um, and so part of that is learning how to be a good talker. And so that's kind of what I'm here to do right now is learn how to be a better talker. How am I doing? Rate me on a scale of 1 to 10. What do you think? Hi, Mox. Watch this. Now, wasn't that just adorable? Did you like that view? Oh, a different angle on it? Yeah, that's alright. Ain't nothing special. Should have two cameras out here. That way we can cut and put some together. But I mean, isn't this way more fun? Isn't this so much more fun? You can still be with me and, you know, just have some ambience, some ambiance. Um, I was just doing a meditation and I was watching golf as I was doing it. And the meditation speaker didn't ask me to. I'm gonna burp. Didn't ask me to uh, close my eyes, which they typically will. And so I kept them open, watched golf, and focused on the fact that thoughts are just thoughts. We don't necessarily control them, and they don't define us. We have them, and we get to choose. As well as the fact that life is sort of like a big knot, and by thinking, we create a knot out of nothing, when in reality, there never was a knot. And so learning to understand that can be important. Here's my house. Here's my backyard. And so yeah, I think that's cool. And at the moment, I'm doing my best to not overstimulate myself because I find I can do that pretty easily. And it's not always good, you know? Even just commentary over golf felt like too much because, you know, there's something to be said about just doing nothing, doing absolutely nothing, and letting that be really restorative. Do you guys know Dr. Mike Israetel? He's a gym lifter, and he was talking about how hardcore gym bros and gals should take a week off every 8 weeks or so. And they should do that because muscles don't have time to fully recover. And so they have just enough time that they're good again for another use. But if we constantly hammer them without a full restorative break, then fatigue sets in and can cause long-term effects. And even more so, we should take a 2 week break once a year. Because the first week is like setting yourself up for the mental game of rest. And then week 2 is like, oh, we're doing nothing. We're doing lightweight. We're doing, you know, easy peasy lemon squeezy, if you will. And then when you get back at it, you're like, oh, wow, my muscles feel great. And so mentally, when we work difficult jobs that are both physically, mentally, emotionally taxing, we should take time to do nothing. And it can be tough in a world where productivity is, you know, kind of put at the forefront of everything. Making money, you know, relationships. All these things are good, but if we don't have a strong foundation of self, who are we? But doink. Do we have anything else to talk about? Not especially. Watch this, Rainbow Flick. Huh? Huh? Not only is he handsome, but he plays sports too. Heh. Yeah, he plays sports. Not fantastically, but he does. As I fumble for the ball. I'm at 10 minutes, and the low battery light is on. So if this ends, I deeply apologize. To all my friends out there, hello. Thank you for watching. And so at the moment, I'm just playing. I'm not playing with any objective, any win condition. I'm simply playing, doing what feels good. And right now, throwing this ball feels pretty dang good. Oh, my neighbor's walking by. Oh, neat. Ooh, he's looking at me like this kid's talking to himself. What a fucking weirdo. What can you do? Yeah. Moxie loves their dog. They're best friends. I know. I'll go inside and bark at them. Yes, yes, that's exactly what I want to do. That's exactly what I want to do. Please. Did you know that all water bottle coming from plastic bottles has a chance of having microplastics in it? Well, you do now. That's something I bargained with for a while. I was like, oh, plastic water bottles, bad. It's like, yeah, they're bad. They're not good. But they're convenient. So for the most part, I try and use my reusable water bottle. Fuck. Let's go. I think YouTube shadow banned me because I started cursing. And I haven't got as many views, but I don't really care. Ah, bugger. Alright, I'll be back. Oh shit, can't bar. I wonder if my AirPods are gonna unplug. What if I can hit the camera? Ah, it's online. Ah, didn't hit it. And we're back. Back like we never left. I can't say, and we're back without saying back like we never left. It's become a problem. You know what else is a problem? Chapped lips. Ouch. Oh wow, that ball came really close to hitting you guys. Oh, it's gonna. Ah, I have too many tennis balls here to not just pick up a new one. And we're still recording. Let's go. You guys want to see a trick shot? Y'all ready for this? Miss. Yeah, I'm a little tired right now. I'm catching my breath more than I expected to, but I think it's good. Just a little bit of activity. I've just been sitting on the couch. And I mean, yeah, I went for a 4 mile walk earlier, but there's always more activity to do, no? Can you feel my presence? Can you see me? Well, take it. Alright, son, I'm gonna give you one more chance. Oh boy, one more chance. That's my favorite. Hit it. Okay, it ricocheted. What are you gonna do? Alright, this is a really bad idea. Yeah, it worked out fine. Swimmingly. I need one more angle for you guys. How about ultra wide? Y'all ready for this? Bum, 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 bum. I don't really know what you guys are looking at, but yeah, that's fine. Let's keep chatting, shall we? I was watching a video yesterday, and it was like I stopped dating, or I started dating outside my type, and here's what happened. And what happened was she starts dating outside her type, finding people who she would typically find attractive. I guess unattractive and unattractive, attractive. And what she learned was, oh, right over. If they're a shitty person, they're a shitty person. They're going to treat you bad regardless. And so you might as well date someone that you like. And then she went for personality tastes, understanding that she was a person who had to solve people's problems, similar to myself. And in doing so, she went for people who already had life figured out. In doing so, she learned that those people only wanted to date someone as a matter of showcasing love as victory, similar to myself. And so I saw that and I said, oh, I don't want love to be something to conquer. Love is unconquerable, and so therefore you should not try. And so I'm letting go of trying to put up an image of who I think people want, and I'm just gonna give up on dating for a little bit and see what happens. Two balls, twice the fun. Um, that said, I have a pretty severe addiction to dopamine and my phone. And dating apps are a really easy source of dopamine. And so it's kind of difficult to just walk away from. But that said, I think it's worthwhile to just put on pause. And I guess the reason I got the dating apps in the first place was because I'm going to Peoria, Illinois for a month. A little less than a month, but I'm just calling it a month because it's easier. And so I was like, hey, that's a good opportunity to meet some single women who I find pretty and who find me handsome or charming or incredulous. Um, and so that's what I did. I signed up for some dating apps. And this is where I'm at. I'm at the point of taking a break for my own sanity. And I think that's a good thing, you know? Poof! You see that? Crow hop, and I hit it. So part of the game I'm playing right now is it's not a game because there's no score, but I'm playing, right? Um, it's try and hit the chimney. And if you hit the chimney, you effectively get 1 point. Not that you really get the point because, over. If you go over, you definitely lose. That's for sure. And if you hit the inside of the windowsill, you get like 2 points. Um, if you get it up and it really hits nothing, you still get a point because you didn't lose the ball. And so on a play, you can technically get 5 points. You can get one for hitting the windowsill, you can get one for hitting the brick, you can get one for having it come back down. I'll calculate what I get here. I got 0. Well, I get 1, it came back. And let's say if you do a trick, oh, see, no point. The ball did not come back. I have to go retrieve it. Jump scared. Part of why this game came to be is because I have shoulder pain. And we're still recording? We are. Let's go. 20 minutes. I have shoulder pain. And so by throwing, it loosens up my shoulder and stretches it, especially if I throw properly. Let's get one more angle, shall we? What do we think? Kind of like right behind me. That's fun, don't we think? Oh, yes, I am having a good day. How about yourself? I'm gonna borrow Mr. Chair, or Mrs. Chair, if you will. So, you guys remember that career fair I was telling you about? So there's this group that, it was a gaggle of girls, if you will, and I used the word, like tradesman, and then I said, or woman, if you prefer, and one of the girls just, like, lost it, and, oh, criminy. I was like, it wasn't that funny. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. Sometimes talking about the fact that something wasn't that funny makes it way less funny because you're like, oh, I'm not funny. It's like, yeah, dude, you made someone laugh the way they just laughed. That's pretty funny. Let them enjoy it. Don't like try and spoil their humor. I don't know. And so, if you ever think about saying that wasn't that funny, don't because someone found it as funny as they did. That's just all right. Let's see. Smoke on the water and fire in the sky. Smoke on the water. We're still recording. Nice. See? That's almost like 2 points because it was going off and then it spun back and hit the. I was gonna say firehouse. It's not a firehouse, it's a chimney. I guess it is a firehouse if you want it to be. Ah. Ooh, on a drive. Oh, lame. So to everyone watching, thank you for joining me. This has been fun. I. Oh, that was a trifecta. Does it come back? Of course it does. Oh, no. Did you see that? Mom, did you see that? Did you see that? Um, yeah, thanks for watching. Maybe I'll do these again, maybe I won't. Who knows? But, this was fun, and so hopefully I do it again. Haha, you said doo-doo. When I was in the city, I was talking with one of the dudes I'd met there, and for modeling, yes. And ooh, another one. Um, wow, back to back. That's pretty impressive. Ah, there it is. Hard to get all three. And so we were talking, and I said doo doo, but it like in the sense of yeah, you do that. Um, and there was a couple walking by, and the guy laughed and he goes, "Huh, doo doo." It was right after I had said, "Huh, doo doo," and So we all laughed, all four of us, and it was like, huh, what are the odds? A bunch of strangers, never met, share a moment. It's pretty cool. I don't know if you saw that, but it bounced off the roof, and then it bounced off the side, and then it bounced off the chimney, and went. And so that's why I did the tongue flick. Jump scare. In one of my classes in eighth grade, there was this kid. His name was Nathaniel, and like every time we were watching a scary movie in the class called movies, he would go jump scare. Ah! And one time he did it, and there was an actual jump scare, and we were like, "Whoa!" And it was funny. Isn't that hilarious? Babe, why aren't you laughing? uh, Brittany. All right. Um, yeah, I really think I'm just gonna keep going because I'm having fun here. I don't know when this camera's gonna die, but if it is dead, you'll still hear my magnificent voice. Still going. 26 minutes, 26 seconds. Ah, fuck. Ah, I really don't want to get that one. I have to. I don't want to. Do we have to do anything? Great point, Mark. All right. There is. You see that frog right there? Not even close. Oh. The pop capped off. The cap popped off. The hangin' McBoingin? Why, yes, I do speak Dutch. Something that I do is if I'm ever being sarcastic, I do a little head bob. Why, yes. It was online. Okay, thank you all for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for commenting, liking, subscribing, and just being a cool person. If you enjoyed this content, stick around. If you enjoy my short form content, go over to TikTok, and I'll link it down below. I hope you all have a lovely day, a lovely evening, and here's one for the road. You're welcome. All right then. I'm gonna take a picture for my Tinder account. You guys are all gonna be the first ones to see. Hello. Cool. All right then. I love you. I hope you sleep well, and I hope you enjoyed this. Okay. It was split into three files. Thank you. Oh, nope, I didn't want to do that. It was split into three files, so I'll see you in three files.